and in your place of shelter when a severe thunderstorm is happening, especially with that extra tag that a tornado is possible. Not seeing any significant rotation with this storm that is capable of some isolated damaging winds here in Hardin County. Right on top of Elizabethtown, so some gusty winds definitely possible, some lightning strikes as well, brief heavy rainfall. Notice it's not real wide. This is going to be in and out pretty rapidly. It's moving east, this whole line, at about 35 miles per hour. And this line of storms will be moving out of our viewing area in about an hour and an hour and a half, even though the severe thunderstorm watch from basically the bluegrass in western Kentucky parkways and south goes until 8 p.m. Now, this is going to get canceled way early for our area. So this is going to be a very short window of a severe weather threat from the parkways and south over the next hour or an hour and a half. So Alden just put on this long track for the area that has the potential for severe weather. So notice that's going to be heading towards Bardstown here at about 1:30. So in just about 10 or 15 minutes, you'll want to watch out, and you might have to go inside as the storms move through your area. Bardstown, you can see those storms are right now just off to the west of you. I'm sure you can see that darkening sky out to the west. Munfordville heading your direction at about 12:41 Central Time. Of course, that is about 1:40 Eastern Time. Into the Lebanon area, Marion County at about 2:10 on this track. Again, we've got this calculated out moving east at around 35 miles per hour. Into the Campbellsville area, so we're talking about Taylor County at about 2:23, and into Danville, starting to move out of our viewing area by around 2:45. So it looks like before 3 p.m. or right about there, this line of storms will be moving out of the WHAS11 viewing area. So we've talked about that warning. We have one other warning that goes until 1:30, so about 15 more minutes. There's a good chance this will be extended, though, to cover more of Hart County, because there's also that extra information, that tag on the severe thunderstorm warning that says a tornado is possible. Notice this Boeing line right here. That is a bow echo. That's an indication that we could have a little better chance of some isolated damaging winds making it to the ground. This is where the air is unstable. We're seeing those temperatures and some sunshine. The temperatures making their way into the upper 70s and lower 80s down south of Louisville. So we've got the energy for those strong thunderstorms. Now, again, north of the parkway, so north of Elizabethtown, north of Bardstown, we are not expecting severe weather. So basically anywhere north of Bardstown and E-Town, not concerned about severe weather, even though you have this heavy rain moving through Shelby County and about to move through Spencer County. And Metro Louisville is out of the woods. We are in the clear as far as severe weather for the rest of today. So again, severe thunderstorm warning for Nelson County and northern LaRue County and the east central portion of Hardin County until 2 p.m. Because of that strong thunderstorm right there. So here is the Bluegrass Parkway. This is moving east at about 35 to 45 miles per hour. Heavy rain, lightning, thunder, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, isolated damaging wind gusts, and the potential for some medium to large size hail to watch out for as well. Not seeing, again, any significant rotation indicating a tornado at this time, but with these kind of ragged lines of the squall lines, we can sometimes get some of that rotation, so we'll be watching that very closely. Again, this is moving right over Elizabethtown right now and is going to be moving right down the Bluegrass Parkway. It might clip parts of Bardstown here over the next 15 to 20 minutes, and also areas just off to the south. This is northern LaRue County right here, and then southern Nelson County, and then as it continues to move off to the east, could be moving into Washington County, Kentucky. Let's move down that line to that second warning here, Alden. This is that Boeing segment. Let's put a track on that, as that'll be exiting and moving out of Grayson County here very shortly in the next couple of minutes. Good news is many areas along the western Kentucky Parkway are about to be in the clear as well as far as severe weather for the rest of today. This is the main event right here for today. And actually, we're going to have nice quiet weather for the next several days after these storms move through. So here's the latest track on that area of concern with the potential of some straight line damaging wind gusts here. This is around Millerstown right now, heading toward Munfordville at about 12:40 Central Time. These are all Central Time right here. 12:50 Central Time, heading towards Hardyville into Lobb at about 1 p.m. and into Greensburg at about 1:15 Central Time. That would be around 2:15 Eastern Time. So moving into Greensburg and into the Greene County area once it cruises right through Hart County. So again, pretty quickly moving line of storms that we're tracking here, moving east at around 35 to 45 miles per hour. Some damaging wind gusts will be possible. Let's go ahead and look at the velocity product here, Alden, and just take a look at what wind speeds we might be picking up. Anything that's looks like a brighter color is over around 50 or 60 miles per hour typically. That's on our storm relative product. As we look at the base velocity, though, we might see some different wind speeds as well. So right over the top of WHAS, it looks like we might have a blue color right there. So there's a potential right now of some wind speeds around 50, 60 miles per hour. Might be producing some isolated damaging wind gusts here. This is very near Nolin River Lake and areas just off to the east. So as it moves away from Nolin and into Hart County, heads up for all these areas from Millerstown south to Wheeler's Mill, Lyons Mill into Dog Creek. Threatening storm heading your direction through much of Hart County. You can notice, let's go ahead heading back to our regular radar reflectivity, and this is already updated heading towards Wheeler's Mill, so it's moved out of the WHAS area. We do not want to see that curvature right there. That's an indication that we've got an inflow jet of strong winds that could be producing some damaging wind gusts at the surface. So this is now beginning to arc into the northwestern section of Hardin County. As this continues to push to the east, that's going to be moving over Interstate 65 within the next 10 minutes. So heads up Bonneville, and then also could clip parts of Munfordville. Definitely going to be tough travel there for a brief moment along Interstate 65 there in Hart County as this potential severe thunderstorm moves that direction. We'll kind of wait and see if this severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible could be extended to cover more of Hart County over the next few minutes. Let's go ahead and take that broad view here, Alden, show that severe thunderstorm watch that we have until 8 p.m. But again, I only think it's going to last for another hour, hour and a half for our viewing area here, the WHAS11 viewing area. So the yellow color here indicates that severe thunderstorm watch. Again, that covers from Lexington through to Bardstown, down the Bluegrass Parkway, down the Western Kentucky Parkway, and then areas south to the Cumberland Parkway under that severe thunderstorm watch. And right now we have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. Again, with that extra information, that tag that says a tornado is possible, because we have seen some indications of some rotation. Now, if we do get a spit up tornado, it would likely be on the weaker end, EF0, EF1. That can still do damage to life and property. We need to take that very seriously. But also it can be very similar to very strong straight line wind damage, which can sometimes pull the roof off barns and sheds, and also do some roof damage to your home too. So just want to be inside and in your place of shelter if you have that severe thunderstorm warning. And again, this will not last long. You may have to just kind of wait inside for 15 or 20 minutes. That threat will move off to the east. So we see this area of showers and thunderstorms east of Metro Louisville and east of I-65. So east of Jefferson County, and now moving east of Bullitt County. This is heavy rainfall, yes, but it is not severe. Again, north of the Parkway is not expecting that severe weather because the air is a lot more stable north of the Bluegrass Parkway. So Shelbyville, Taylorsville, just some big heavy raindrops moving over your area, and not concerned about damaging wind gusts in that location. Also, this is heavy rainfall from Taylorsville to Bardstown, not severe in that area. Watching out for this area of strong thunderstorms, though, that is moving along and south of the Bluegrass Parkway right now between Bardstown and Elizabethtown. That's where you have that severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 2 p.m. So for a little while longer here for northern LaRue County and in that south central section of Nelson County. We want you to be inside and away from that potentially dangerous situation for a little while longer. Heavy rain from Elizabethtown down 65 to Sonora, so through LaRue County and then down into Hart County, and watching this severe thunderstorm warning very closely as well. This warning goes until 1:30 p.m. It has not been extended. Any indication, Alden, from the chat that might be extended?
I have not seen anything yet.
Okay, let's go ahead and put a loop on this. You can see where it's been over the last hour. So it is moving pretty rapidly. Has moved from Breckenridge County all the way almost into LaRue County here over the last hour. So moving pretty quickly. It's going to be in and out and we're going to watch the severe weather threat very closely. Again, not seeing any rotation as far as a tornado at this time. If we start to see that indication, we will be right back on the air with you in a very short amount of time. Also, you can get any of your alerts and warnings on WHAS11.com, on our WHAS11 app as well. We'll watch this very closely. We'll have more information at the bottom of your screen. And on behalf of Storm Team Meteorologist Alden German, I'm Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine. We will send it back to GMA 3.